Today on this episode of the Comic Book Review, Adventurous One says AVP week is now in day 3. We're checking out Predator versus the King of Wakanda himself, the Black Panther. Welcome to this episode of the Comic Book Review Show. It's time we get started. Welcome back, Adventurous Ones, for another episode of the Comic Book Review Show. I'm your host, as always, the master of all the multiverses, and the reason why they've turned into absolute and total shitfest. Not sorry for it, but you're welcome. Joseph Michaels, the Adventurous Joe, at your services, and on this episode, as AVP week is now in day 3, we're checking out the next Predator versus issues, and that is versus Black Panther. What? Yeah, the King of Wakanda, T'Challa, is taking on the Yautja himself now. What are they doing? Well, how are they doing it? I don't know. But we're going to open up this issue 1 and tell you what it's all about and find out for ourselves if the King of Wakanda can stand up to a Yautja. Stick around. Okay, Adventurous Ones, now we're going to crack open issue 1 of Predator versus Black Panther. And this one's an interesting one and stuff because it all takes place in Wakanda. No big city or anything like it, any of that stuff. This is in the jungles of Wakanda and everything that's happening here and stuff. And the Yautja are in orbit over Earth. And they says, okay, we're going to go down to this planet and we're going to do some hunting and stuff. Well, that's when they learn about the Black Panther and everything, and decide they're going to come down here and hunt. Okay, well, they didn't realize they were in the jungles of Wakanda, so yeah, they just know it's, it's a jungle environment. It's plenty of hunting ground for them and everything, and they went down here to have this little hunt, so on and so forth, fighting among certain ones and stuff, not knowing what is what. Okay. Now, the Black Panther team is running around in the jungle looking for more of these intruders and stuff. And that's when T'Challa himself shows up, the Black Panther, and he's talking to his, the head of the guards and everything in between, and telling them what's going on. And Shuri is doing her own thing and everything. Because right now, they don't know what's going on here in the jungle and stuff. And some of them just think Black Panther's lost his mind and stuff. He's out of control and stuff. No, it's got nothing to do with him being out of control or anything. It's not even him doing anything. And here he is with her, showing her, she's showing him the waterfall and everything in between it. And it turns out the Yautja are doing their hunting thing and stuff, killing off animals and so on and so forth. And it's neat how they're showing the Yautja technology working in this comic and stuff. Showing you how they pinpoint accuracy on everything. They found Wakanda. Here's the dome. They're seeing it, the invisible dome and stuff. And they're like, why would there be an invisible dome over this place and stuff? And so on and so forth. That's when the Yautja decide, okay, we're going to go to this place and hunt. And that's when T'Challa realizes something's wrong. something's in the air, something's going on, okay? And that's when he comes face to face with the predators. He knows they're there, he can sense them, but he can't see them. And one of them knocks him right off the thing when he jumped towards the branch and stuff. So now everybody's looking for Black Panther and like, what happened to him? Where'd he go? And that's when they are going in there and stuff. And the predators have begun hunting inside of the Wakandan city. They found their way through the dome. So now they're infiltrating. They're coming through. And now they cut them off. They cut Shuri off from getting back in. And begun hunting the Dora Milaje. So it's like, yeah, the predators are in Wakanda now. And that's how the first issue ends. So this series right alone, starting from the start and stuff, had people talking like, how are the predators doing this? How are they so smart about knowing that Wakanda's technology and everything else in between? Well, it turns out that the predators want more than just a hunt in Wakanda. They want what Wakanda is known for, and that is the adamantium. Yep. So, let's return back to normal view, and I'll tell you my final thoughts on this series. Stick around. So, what did you think, Adventurous Ones? Was that an interesting story to kick things off? An interesting way to kick off another Versus issue miniseries that is leading up into something bigger? To me, it was very interesting because they're hunting in the jungle now and stuff. The jungles of Wakanda. And it's like the Yautja that himself wants Black Panther. He wants to take his human skull and everything else in between, and he thinks he's a worthy opponent for it. I'm like, bro, chill. You got a thing for these human skulls, we know, but come on, chill. All right, but at the same time, this is starting to turn out to be an interesting story, nonetheless, just from issue 1. Now, we've already read all 4 issues, and I can tell you right now, how it ended kind of pissed off a lot of people, but at the same time, it was leading into another Versus comic, and that is coming up in our next episode tomorrow, Predator versus Spider-Man. Yeah, how's that gonna go? Especially when Spidey can't sense Venom, but how would he could he sense the Yautja? Interesting, nonetheless. Anyways, let's hear your thoughts down in the comment section down below. That's it for this episode. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss on anything we got coming up in 2026. There's always more on the way. You never know what's going to be on this channel unless you hit that bell and set it to all. So, until the next time, Adventurous Ones, peace out. May the Force be with all of you. Every last one of y'all have a safe, lovely, and beautiful week out there. Take care of yourselves, your family, your friends, your pets, loved ones in general. And be smart out there, people. Don't listen to stupid people and don't do stupid shit that they tell you to do. That's going to get you badly hurt or 6 feet in the ground forever, okay? We're not living in safe times anymore. You need to use your heads, okay? Use your brains. That's what they're there for. And get home safely to the people that love and care about you the most, alright? And every single chance you have, because there are no second chances in life anymore. Life is short, and life is very precious. Use those chances you got while you got them, and you let them know how much you love and care for yours in return. Until then, take care. God bless to all of you out there. Please remain safe. We'll see you all later.